coffee first. Hey Andertons, this is Vasquez right here. I'm a professional touring and session guitar player living in New York City. As many of you know, New York City right now is just a complete chaos in terms of the number of coronavirus cases. I actually read that New York State has more cases than any other country in the world, and I think it's like 160,000 cases right now, which is just like, no, I can't comprehend. It's just too much. And in the city itself is like 90,000, which is just, I don't know. So yeah, for me it's been pretty crazy because I was in tour actually before the lockdown and the whole breakdown. I went to Europe that was March 11, and I had a tour, like a really short tour in Paris and France and some cities. And I arrived in Paris, and that same day during the night was the breaking news about Trump, its resolution that the flights from the Europe to the United States were gonna be shut down. So I had to literally the next day just buy a ticket to get back into the US, back to New York. And so and I couldn't do the tour, of course. And that was just like one of the craziest things I ever done. And yeah, I arrived to New York to see that all my gigs and everything I had in March and April was pretty much canceled or postponed, and it was just a crazy situation. I came home and I was pretty stressed out at the beginning since I'm a full-time musician. That's what I do, gigging all the time. That's my main source of income. So I was like very stressed. But then I realized this whole situation that is happening on the world. Well, first we're all on this together. It's like everybody's having the same issue. And then I know it's very negative and there's so many bad things about it and there's people dying and everything, but at the end you gotta see the positive things and how you can like take this situation and do something for yourself. So for me it's been actually an opportunity to live as something different that I was not doing. And so I've been like doing different stuff, like learning how to cook, like doing yoga every day, and obviously practicing a lot, doing videos, and one important thing I started doing was teaching, which I had a few students back, but I wasn't like committing 100% to it because I didn't have the time. But right now I have like 8 to 9 students, and it's just like it's been such an amazing experience. Like when you're teaching, you're not teaching the student, you teach yourself. You learn so many things. You like develop new ways of seeing stuff. You review old topics. It's like it's been a really, really amazing opportunity. So from all of this, like I see good things happening. Of course we have like, and I try to stay out of the news. I try to like not think about a lot of like, okay, what I'm gonna do next month or what's gonna happen with the rent or all of this stuff. You just like try to be calm and try to like take it as an opportunity to do something, right? So that would be kind of like my advice to everybody out there that is kind of struggling with this. Also, yoga for me, it's been an amazing thing. Like doing yoga every single day. That's like my first thing. I wake up, I drink water, I get my coffee, and I do 10 minutes to 20 minutes of yoga, just stretching. And it's been helping me just not only with my life, but also with the guitar, just like being conscious about the tensions and being conscious about many, many things. I've had back issues before, and kind of like the back pain, it's kind of gone. So for me, it's been a great opportunity, and that's the advice I can give a lot of people out there. Just like stay strong. I know it's a really hard situation, but we gotta stay together as a community and try to do something different for ourselves. Like take care of ourselves. That's really important. Okay, cool. So also I wanted to share a little lick with you guys. Let me do a little bit of playing, and then I'll share a lick and kind of like explain it, what it is. So I have my smash guitar I bought actually like kind of in between when all of this happened, so that's been another great thing to have, like a new guitar and kind of like figure out and discover things with it. It's been great. I'm using a Morgan amp and a little bit of overdrive and this delay from Walrus and Spring River, so it's just very simple. So here's the lick. Let me do it again. So this lick, it's a my pick. This lick, it's a hybrid picky lick on the key of E minor. So I'm using kind of combining 3 positions of the pentatonic scale, kind of extending the pentatonic, and then I'm using a 9th, which is giving it a little bit of color. It's a note that is not on the pentatonic, but it's giving it a little bit of color, which is great. So basically, I'm taking this position of the E minor pentatonic and kind of working it on that way, kind of like on a diagonal way, extend the way. But many people call like extended pentatonic or something like that. So I'm taking that kind of shape, and then I'm doing this little pattern that it repeats. So starting on the 5th fret of the A string, hammer on to the 5th fret of the D string, and I'm doing that with my middle finger. So that's how I'm using the hybrid picking. And I'm using the pull off from the 7th fret to the 5th fret of the D string, and then 7th fret and then 5th fret of the D string again. So everything I'm doing on the D string is with my middle finger, and everything I'm doing with on the A string is with the pick. So then we'll do a slide, and then we'll repeat the pattern again. Same thing. Here we're gonna add the 9. So there's again a slide, and I repeat the pattern. All the time using that middle finger on the next string, and here's where I'm adding my different note, which is the 9, and kind of like it surprises the sound of the thing. So, and then same thing, another slide and the same pattern. So again, slower. So another thing to keep in mind with this is it sounds really good if this first part is kind of muted. So I'm muting with my right hand right here on the bridge. So it kind of like helps out with the flow of the lick. It's kind of like ascending. So if you start like muted, kind of like helps with the cue to be a little bit more like, I don't know. It's just a thought. But yeah, use the muted part at the beginning. Kind of helps, and then you open up the rest of the part, just do it more open. Another thing, I like keeping this sounding together, so every time you do the slide, kind of like leave the next note ringing with the previous one, kind of like gives it a nice touch. Especially this part. This is a minor second, so it sounds really like dissonant, but I really like it. Okay, so that's the lick. It's pretty simple. I hope you guys like it. I hope you guys like this video as well. Thank you so much to Andertons for doing this. If you want to check more of my stuff, you can go to my website at susvasquez.com. And follow me on social media at Sus Vasquez. I am available for Skype lessons right now, so if you wanna take a lesson with me, I would love to do it. And it's you can contact to my email, contact@susvasquez.com, or website or social media, it's fine too. So yeah, hope everybody's doing well out there, and stay safe, stay strong, and yeah, see you on the next time. Bye. Thank you so much.